This is TWiT.
All right, so now I have to say, I walked by this with Lisa yesterday.
Yeah.
And we love our Hisense laser.
Yeah.
But I said, and it's not going to happen right away, Lisa, but maybe in the next 4 or 5 years, we're going to go 8K. And look at this.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing 8K. It's just another 8K screen. But I have to say, these really come to life. I think
it really
gorgeous.
does. Even though you can't see the individual pixels or as much detail as you could represent here, it just looks more lifelike.
Yeah.
It really does.
There's something going on. And of course, they always pick source content that has lots of detail.
Of course.
These cities,
Yeah,
shots.
Exactly right.
I've been to Positano. I recognize actually a lot of these places. And it feels like you're there. In fact, for traveling, what a great way to travel. Now, what's unique about this TV?
This TV has what's called dual modulation. So in an LCD TV, you've got a backlight, and the light passes through little LCD shutters, okay, to make them brighter or dimmer. What this does is it puts an extra layer of LCD shutters in there so that when they both close down, it gets much darker,
and
much
that's what
blacker.
you're continually going for is this high dynamic range.
In
dark,
LCD
dark,
TVs, that's
dark.
really
It's
hard to do. Really hard to
So
do.
it's got, in
OLEDs,
effect,
it's simple.
A double shutter to make it double dark.
Correct. The extra shutter panel behind the actual LCD panel is 1080p, sometimes called 2K, but it gives you 2 million dimming zones.
Wow, that's a lot.
So that's a lot. It's more even than mini LED.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is another approach to making LCD TVs darker and darker still. It's an 8K TV, so it's got 33 million pixels. It's got 2 million pixels in the dimming layer, if you will, which gets it deeper black, reduces that haloing I was talking about earlier. This is Hisense's approach to the problem of how do you get deep blacks in LCD.
So one thing that's happened that's kind of interesting is, and I think this happened with the Korean manufacturers as well, is at first, LG was Lucky Gold Star in the back of the drugstore. They weren't known for quality, they were known for price.
Right.
But as they started to build brand, they started to get more and more innovative, and in fact out-innovated the Japanese manufacturers.
Generally speaking.
Same thing with the Chinese companies. They started the low end, the inexpensive. It sounds like Hisense is starting to really innovate technologically.
Correct. However, their mainstream products, they have
still less expensive.
Much less expensive. They've got a Roku line, they've got an Android line, and they've got their own operating system called Vida. And in each case, they've gone with a good, better, best philosophy in those particular lines. And they're almost all 4K at this point. And they're all very inexpensive. So they are innovating. This XD or dual layer technology, 8K, is all very advanced, but it's not going to be for another year or two before you can actually buy one, and it'll probably be on the relatively expensive side.
So they're going to get to the more premium product.
Exactly, just like Korea did.
Just what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
One other thing that I think we should be talking about when we're talking about 8K is upscaling, because there isn't any 8K content out there.
Virtually none.
And all these companies are emphasizing, I know Hisense is saying we've got AI upscaling. They're emphasizing their ability to take 2K and 4K content and make it look good on 8K. What do you think?
Oh, it's a critical factor, and all of the companies, LG, Samsung, Sony, Hisense, TCL, Konka, all are doing this AI upscaling.
Okay.
They're all doing it, and basically it gives you a much better picture at a lower resolution when you upscale it to 8K, so that it looks fantastic.
I wish we could see some 2K or 4K content.
No, these demos
TVs,
are all going to be
they're
all going to be custom 8K content.
But when you do go into the store, if you're looking at a 4K TV, you really want to look at how it handles HD and even SD.
And even
if
SD.
I Love Lucy looks terrible, you're not going to watch I Love Lucy.
Exactly.
And everybody should be watching I Love Lucy.
That's right. I couldn't agree more.
I think the same thing's going to happen with 8K. Is you may buy an 8K TV, but at least initially, the vast majority of content won't be 8K. So the upscaler is the thing you really want to pay attention to.
Super important. That's correct. You really want to pay attention to.
All right. Where do we go next?
Oh, we have to go see Konka.
One of these things is not like the other. Konka, we're on it.